Would you like to win and achieve success at what you do? Welcome to the Winner's Ways podcast, where we create winners every day. And now, your host, the author of Winner's Ways book and life coach, Bola Alabi.
Hi everyone, welcome to another awesome episode of the Winner's Ways podcast. I'm your host, Bola Alabi. In episode 16 of this show, I shared about how to plan and pay for college, where we review strategies and tips that can help parents to get ready when their kids are ready for college. Also on episode 19, I call it Forgive Us Our Debt. I told you about some loan forgiveness programs that you can explore to get your student loan forgiven. I call it that approach. In that approach, you depend on someone or some organization to help you to pay off your student loan. Really, if you want to get at it, if you want to become aggressive, if you are sick and tired of paying Sallie Mae, if you are sick and tired of letting your money be in control of your life, then this episode is for you. If you are a go-getter, you don't want to depend on anyone to pay off your student loan. If you are ready to take control of your life, then today's episode is going to help you to find creative ways to pay off your student's loan. I titled today's episode 21 of the Winner's Ways podcast, 10 creative ways to pay off your student loans. You know what I do on this show? I provide information that can empower you to win in your career and personal finances. So today we are focusing on how to pay off your student loan. It's all about information, my friends. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number one is pay while in school. Many people may not know this, but you do not have to wait until you complete your college education before you start paying off your student loan. For example, if you borrow $10,000 while in school, by the time you graduate, that $10,000, depending on your interest rate and the number of years you spent in college, would have grown to either maybe $12,000 or even up to $15,000. Meanwhile, if you get a part-time job while in college, and if you can start making as little as $300 monthly payment on your loan, by the time you graduate from college, you would have reduced the principal on this loan and you avoid the accrued interest. I did not know this about this myself when I took out my student loan. I did not make any payment until graduation. And by that time, my student loan has grown beyond what I actually collected. So I do not want you to make the same mistake that I made. So please find a way to start paying off back some of your student loan while in college. By the way, the only type of loan that will not accrue any interest when you are still in school is at the federal government loan. So if you are in any private loans, try and start paying them off as soon as possible. Don't wait till you graduate before you start making payments. Number two, pay more than the minimum. The minimum payment is a trap meant to perpetuate you in debt. Please ignore the minimum payment and ensure you pay a little extra whenever possible towards your student loan. We do not want you to keep this student loan for far too long. So always, whenever possible, try to make more than the minimum. Doing so will help to reduce the length of time and help to quickly pay your principal down, and that will help you to quickly get out of debt. Hopefully your loan do not come with any prepayment penalty. Please check to make sure that you do not have any prepayment penalty on your loan. I strongly advise people not to take any loan with prepayment penalty because, of course, the lender wants you to stay very long in the debt, and you don't want that. So, number 3, consolidate and refinance your student loan. You should consider consolidating and refinancing your student loan, especially if you currently have a high interest rate on your loans. This will make your loan cheaper, reduce the interest rate that the bank is charging on the loan, and make it possible to have more of your money goes towards the principal and therefore reduce the length of time of the loan. So consolidate and refinance is the third option. Number 4, start a side hustle. In episode 11 of my show, I shared 5 examples of side hustle that anyone can do to earn more money. If you haven't listened to that episode, please go back and listen. And to get more details, you can go to my website, www.winnersways.com, to download the transcript of that episode. I also recently published an ebook titled Money Equation, How to Save More Money and Retire Rich. I went into more detail and share more ideas that you can use to reduce your cost of living. Check out this ebook on Amazon. You can read it for free, or if you have Kindle, or you can download it only for 99 cents, less than $1. So check it out. It's going to help you. Side hustles are jobs that are different from your primary source of income, and you can do various things, maybe, and mostly they are temporary situations. You can drive with Uber, you can deliver pizza. The goal of this strategy is to increase your income so that you can allocate more money towards your loan. Number 5, reduce your living expenses. There are 2 sides to the money equation, the income side and the expenses side. To be able to allocate more money towards paying off your student loan, you either need to increase your earning or reduce your other expenses. So number 5, let's try and see if we can reduce your expenses. Let's trim your budget so that you can have extra money that you can use towards your student loan. I've used this method and I was able to cut my bills by almost 20%. Again, check out my post on 5 awesome ways to save more money, or get my book, Money Equation. You'll be able to reduce your living expenses, your bills, by using the strategies that I shared in this post and in my ebook. Number 6, utilize a cash windfall. A buddy of mine worked on the Wall Street and he used his bonus check consecutively for 3 years to pay off his entire student loan. Some bankers, depending on their level of experience and the nature of their job, typically get annual bonuses. So this friend of mine had over $150,000 in student loan. His bonuses each year is around $60,000. So he just diverted his entire bonus towards his student loan repayment, and within 3 years, he was able to clear up his debt. Now, you may not be earning at the level of Wall Street bonus, but if you get bonus from your work, consider it a windfall and apply it towards your student loan. That may not be your case. Your office may not offer you bonus, but maybe you can use tax refund or any form of financial gift that you get. Apply it towards your student loan. Consider it a windfall, and it's gonna help you to quickly pay off your student loan. Number 7, apply for raises in your company. That's apply for pay raise. Go to your employer and ask for a pay raise. When it comes to paying off your student loan, anything and everything should be on the table. You should start by going to your boss and asking for a pay raise. Of course, make sure you are adding value to your company, otherwise your request will be considered unreasonable and you may be turned down. If you are not a good employee, your employer will not listen to you and you need to get better. So check out my podcast, episode 14, I think, where I shared about impact makers, how to become relevant at your place of work. And also you can check another episode, I call it 5 essential qualities that are necessary for a successful career. Maybe that's episode 12 or 13. Please check it out. All these episodes are meant to empower you so that you can become relevant. Anyway, we need you to apply for raises so that you will be able to earn more money and you can allocate that raise towards paying off your student loan. And if your employer say no, maybe you can consider changing jobs. So anything and everything should be on the table. Number 8, pay bi-weekly. This is a technique that you can use to pay off your student loan debt quickly. The way it works is that you can change your payment from monthly to bi-weekly. For example, if your monthly payment on your student loan is $400, that will make it $4,800 per year. If you do a bi-weekly payment, on the other hand, you'll be paying $200 every 2 weeks, and this will become $5,200 per year. Voila, you've been able to pay an extra 1 month by using this technique. Again, you can use this method for any form of loan, whether it's a car note or even your mortgage. Pay bi-weekly and you'll be able to speed up you'll be able to quickly pay off your loan. Number 9, let your employer pay. It takes a little negotiation to get your employer to pay your college tuition loan retroactively. You can use this as a bargaining chip when you are getting hired into a new company. Ask the HR person if the company has any form of tuition reimbursement program. The worst they will tell you is no. Even if they say no, you can ask for a sign-on bonus. The best way to get your employer to pay for your tuition is to have been employed by them already, and maybe you want to go for graduate studies. You then apply and they'll be able to pay as long as you maintain certain grades. Number 10, the last but not the least, increase your earning. How can you improve your skills and become more relevant at work? Let your student loan be a source of motivation for you to become better, learn new skills so that you can qualify for promotion on your job. Promotion often comes with pay raise, and you can apply the pay raise towards paying off your student loan as well. And that's where I'm ending this show today. I hope I've been able to serve you. At Winners Ways, we are on a mission to create more winners. We want you to succeed in your career and in your personal finance. Please subscribe to our podcast and also leave us a review on iTunes or anywhere you listen to a podcast. Please subscribe so that you will know whenever I come up with any new episode, and also give me a rating. I appreciate your time today again. Till next time, this is Bola Halabi. Now, go win.